day 316. So today I biked to work, kind of my normal ride. I do feel like it's getting a little too easy. I've started pedaling when I don't really need to pedal, and I've actually on my way back from work because I want to get to work as quickly as possible. My way back to work, once I've done the large uphill, I actually have downgraded the amount of energy the battery's giving me by one. There's 5 settings. I normally have it on 5. So I downgrade it to 4, and then ride the rest of the way home on 4. So yeah, it feels like it's almost getting too easy, and it's not really a workout except for the climb into work and the climb away from work on the highway. That's probably the longer, extensive climb because it encompasses 3 lights and probably, I mean, I go through 3 songs, so it's 8 or 10 minute climb. So yeah, I'm trying to make it a little harder just because the whole point of me biking to work is to get physical exercise, and so if I don't feel like there's any real push or that I'm not really gaining anything from it, I mean, I'd still probably bike to work because it's better than traffic, but it's also like, well, I want to get something out of it, and ideally, what I want to do is over the course of, a couple months, get it to the point where I'm doing a 1 or a 2, which for having an e-bike, being on a 1 or a 2 is the equivalent of like the difference in the bike weight. Because the bike itself is, you get a normal bike and it's 18-20 pounds. You get a e-bike and we're talking 40 pounds without the battery, so it's like 60 pounds. So it's a heavy bike, and so I at some point would like to transition to not like a street bike that you would see like a racer riding, but something that's lightweight and a lot easier to manage that doesn't require a battery. But I have to get to the point where I can do that. So that's kind of the whole push to do a little more work while I'm biking. Other than that, tomorrow I also plan on biking in. Today it was right at the limit of how cold I will deal with. It was about 30 degrees. Tomorrow will be about 40, 42 when I start out. And then afternoon 50, whereas today it was 50, whereas tomorrow it'll be about 70s. So it should be a perfect ride home. And of course tomorrow I am eating. I've already got my meal planned and prepped. I've got yogurt, I've got peas, and I've got grapes, and coffee, and then I have lasagna soup. And I actually, I love my lasagna soup, but I purposely didn't buy any new pasta, but I did have some chickpea pasta. I cooked it, and then I was like, what I really want is more cheese. So I ended up tossing the chickpea pasta in favor of a little more cheese on my cheese crust for tomorrow. So I'll actually end up eating less carbs because I won't be eating the chickpeas, which while they are low carb, they still do have some. Of course, they also pack a ton of protein, so they're good in other methods, but not for what I'm going for. And then, of course, I'm going to be ending the day with macarons. So that is my day tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. And hopefully I can have kind of similar to what I had last time, which was actually negative, but I'd be happy with a break even or under a pound. So, till tomorrow.